Not a castle, nor a towering skyscraper. Some bird nests are crafted so intricately and creatively that they leave the world in awe. Who would believe that in the heart of burning deserts or hidden deep underground lie extraordinary works of survival design? Each nest is a brilliant strategy, a masterpiece of instinct, and a testament to the remarkable intelligence of birds. Join World Mystery Wonders on a new journey of discovery where nature and architecture merge in the most unexpected ways. Are you ready to step into the world of architects without blueprints? The journey begins now. Forget the towering skyscrapers crafted by human hands. In the natural world, birds have long been supreme architects, designing structures that rival and in many ways surpass human engineering. Unlike humans, whose buildings rely on blueprints, cranes, and heavy machinery, birds construct with instinct honed over millions of years of evolution, balancing functionality and beauty in ways that defy simple explanation. Their nests made from twigs, mud, leaves, silk, and feathers are far more than mere shelters. They are expressions of survival, devotion, and ingenuity, reflecting both the environmental pressures of their habitats and the subtle demands of courtship and social interaction. Among the most remarkable of these avian architects is the bow weaver, a species in which the male alone constructs elaborate teardrop-shaped nests that hang from high tree branches. Using long, flexible strands of grass, the male weaves an intricate structure with a narrow tunnel leading into a protected inner chamber, ingeniously designed to shield its inhabitants from sun, rain, and predators, a perfect combination of safety and elegance. Yet, the nest serves a purpose beyond mere protection. It is a testament to the male's skill, patience, and persistence. The female evaluates the craftsmanship, and if unsatisfied, the male must dismantle the entire structure and begin again. This endless pursuit of perfection, where love and architecture intertwine, represents a remarkable display of instinct-driven artistry. The bower bird of New Guinea takes avian creativity into the realm of performance art. Unlike nests that primarily serve as shelters, bowers are decorative stages intended to impress potential mates. Male bower birds meticulously gather twigs, berries, shells, and even fragments of colorful plastic, arranging them in deliberate patterns based on size, color, and symmetry. A female approaching the bower assesses not just the male himself, but the aesthetic balance of his creation, testing both his taste and intelligence. If she is dissatisfied, she moves on, compelling the male to reconstruct his work, a testament to the union of artistry and evolutionary strategy. In this way, instinct and beauty fuse into a performance that transcends mere survival, expressing attraction, intelligence, and the extraordinary adaptability of the species. Across the rainforests of Central America, species like the Montezuma or pendula exemplify what might be called aerial engineering. The males build several long-hanging nests, some extending up to 2 m, swaying gently from treetop branches. These woven baskets are strategically positioned where predators cannot easily reach, and their gentle motion in the wind functions almost like a cradle, subtly preparing chicks for life in the canopy. Function and elegance are inseparable here, with each nest designed to balance protection, comfort, and aesthetic simplicity in a natural environment that demands both resilience and ingenuity. Other birds, like the sociable weaver of southern Africa, demonstrate the power of communal architecture. Rather than constructing solitary nests, these birds create massive multi-chambered structures resembling giant haystacks, often suspended from trees or telephone poles. Each complex can house up to 100 bird families with individual chambers ingeniously arranged to regulate temperature. Upper levels remain warm during cold nights, while lower chambers stay cool in the heat of the day. These vast interconnected nests can last for decades, offering shelter not only to birds but occasionally to reptiles and other small animals. What may appear chaotic from the outside is in fact a meticulously organized cooperative society, a monument to the adaptability of life and the efficiency of communal living. In South America, the ovenbird exemplifies the precision of craft-based nest construction. Its dome-shaped nests made of mud and dried grass resemble miniature clay ovens and are molded with extraordinary care using both beak and feet. Once hardened by the sun, these nests become durable refuges capable of withstanding environmental extremes, offering protection against predators and harsh weather alike. Each ovenbird nest bears the unique signature of its builder, merging functional necessity with individual artistic expression in a way that mirrors human pottery and architecture. At the other end of the size spectrum, the ruby-throat hummingbird creates nests no larger than a bottle cap, yet no less remarkable. Using moss, plant fibers, and spider silk, it constructs a tiny cradle capable of expanding as the chicks grow. Camouflaged with bark and lichen, the nest blends seamlessly into its surroundings, offering a near-invisible refuge from predators. Despite its diminutive size, it is a marvel of engineering, delicate yet resilient, fragile yet adaptable, a symbol of life's ingenuity in miniature form. In the rainforests of Southeast Asia, the great hornbill demonstrates a theatrical approach to nesting. The female selects a tree hollow and seals herself inside using mud and resin, leaving only a narrow slit for the male to provide food during the incubation period. This complete isolation protects both the female and her future offspring from predators, while the male tirelessly supplies nourishment, exemplifying dedication, cooperation, and strategic planning in avian reproduction. Only when the chicks are strong enough does the female break free, a ritual that underscores survival, parental investment, and the profound bonds of partnership in the natural world. Environmental factors heavily influence nest design as well. The southern masked weaver of Africa demonstrates acute awareness of climate, wind direction, and sunlight before beginning construction. Its spherical nests feature thick roofs and downward-facing entrances that regulate temperature, keeping interiors cool by day and warm by night. If a female finds a nest lacking, she simply departs, compelling the male to start anew, a process reflecting both adaptation and aesthetic judgment. Flamingos, on the other hand, build cone-shaped mud nests on salt flats and wetlands, elevating eggs above rising water levels and insulating them from temperature extremes. Shared labor between both parents creates structures that resemble miniature fortresses. When seen in large colonies, these nests form surreal cityscapes, each tower a testament to unity, resilience, and collective ingenuity. In Europe, beaters demonstrate a subtler, more concealed approach, digging long tunnels into sandy riverbanks and hillsides, terminating in hidden incubation chambers. Courtship rituals involve males presenting captured bees and wasps to females after carefully removing stingers, combining careful provisioning with shelter construction. Similarly, the pendulum tit builds hanging pouch-like nests resembling miniature handbags. Plant fibers, feathers, and spider silk form these swaying abodes, often equipped with decoy entrances to thwart predators. Initially constructed by the male, these nests are completed cooperatively by both partners, blending teamwork, trickery, and adaptive design in a delicate balance. Water birds also exhibit impressive engineering skills. The purple gallinule balances on floating vegetation, building bulb-shaped nests anchored to reeds or lily pads. Both parents participate in construction and chick rearing, creating stable, resilient platforms in a constantly shifting aquatic environment. In harsher conditions, birds demonstrate specialized adaptations. The cactus-dwelling pygmy owl of the American Southwest carves cavities in towering saguaro cacti, using the plant's soft interior for insulation, while the thick spines deter predators. On African lakes, jacanas, unusual for their reversal of parental roles, construct floating nests from lily pads and aquatic plants, incubating eggs and protecting chicks by the male alone. With wide, specialized toes, the male walks across floating vegetation as if defying gravity, demonstrating extraordinary physical adaptation and devotion. Every continent hosts avian architects whose work reflects a delicate balance between instinct, environment, and innovation. Nests are rarely haphazard collections of twigs. They are intentional structures carefully adapted to climate, predator threats, and reproductive strategies. Each species carries within it a biological blueprint and inheritance passed down through generations, dictating not only the materials and placement of nests, but the precise construction methods needed for survival. Tailor birds, for instance, sew living leaves into cradle-like homes using plant fibers or spider silk, creating protective and comfortable nests reminiscent of human craftsmanship. Megapodes, or mound builders, generate heat through decomposing vegetation to incubate eggs, adjusting their giant mounds to regulate temperature like living thermostats. Even snowy owls, building simple scrapes on the Arctic tundra, demonstrate strategic minimalism, selecting elevated sites to avoid melting snow and flooding, using feathers for insulation, and relying on understated design for survival in extreme climates. Cliff swallows, commonly found across North America, construct communal mud nests in clusters on cliffs and under bridges. These gourd-shaped structures, formed from hundreds of mud pellets, adhere to vertical surfaces with remarkable tenacity. Colonies often number in the hundreds, forming bustling, organized communities resembling feathered apartment complexes, illustrating an intricate understanding of space, efficiency, and social structure. From floating nests and dangling pouches to stitched leaves and massive mud castles, every nest tells a story, chronicling survival strategies, evolutionary brilliance, and the intricate instincts passed through generations. Each construction reveals lessons in cooperation, creativity, and resilience, underscoring the remarkable intelligence of birds in interpreting and manipulating their environments. Bird nests are not static. They evolve and adapt within and across generations. Materials, climate, and environmental feedback influence adjustments even during a single nesting season. Species such as house martins and barn swallows return to familiar sites under eaves or cliffs year after year, continually refining and repairing their nests based on prior experience, demonstrating a flexible form of problem solving. These iterative improvements reflect a dynamic interaction between instinct and environment, illustrating that avian architecture is not only a survival tool but a living, adaptable system of design, artistry, and intelligence. In each twig, leaf, or drop of mud, the nests of birds around the world offer a quiet but profound testament to life's ingenuity, a narrative of resilience, love, survival, and artistry woven into the very fabric of the natural world. Beyond the remarkable species already discussed, countless other birds reveal the astonishing depth and variety of avian architecture. In the dense forests of South America, the Oripendula creates pendulous nests that hang like delicate chandeliers from high branches. These elongated woven structures, sometimes exceeding a meter in length, are tethered securely to trees so that swinging and swaying become deterrents to predators while serving as an advantage for young birds acclimating to movement. Male Oripendulas build multiple nests within a single territory, offering females the freedom to choose among competing displays of skill, patience, and ingenuity. Once a nest is selected, the parents collaborate to raise their chicks, often incorporating plant fibers and insect silk to strengthen and weatherproof the fragile-looking construction. It is a dance of courtship and cooperation, demonstrating that survival in the wild often demands both individual artistry and communal labor. In the wetlands of Africa, species such as the African jacana push the boundaries of parental investment. Floating nests built from reeds, leaves, and aquatic plants are anchored with remarkable precision to prevent drifting even amid storms or high winds. The male jacana, responsible for incubation, carries chicks under his wings when necessary, effectively combining engineering with caregiving. Such floating platforms, balanced delicately on water, require an intuitive understanding of weight distribution, buoyancy, and stability, reflecting a natural engineering acumen that rivals human ingenuity. The combination of structural design and behavioral adaptation illustrates that avian nests are rarely static or predictable. They evolve with the environment. Shaped by both necessity and creativity, tropical Asia introduces us to the artful tailor bird whose tiny nests display extraordinary technical finesse. By piercing leaves with its beak and threading fibers or spider silk to stitch the edges together, the tailor bird creates an enclosed, secure cradle soft-lined with cotton or feathers for its young. This sewing technique is unparalleled in the animal kingdom, demonstrating that size is no limitation to architectural sophistication. Each stitch must be precise. A misaligned thread could compromise the integrity of the nest. The tailor bird's miniature craftsmanship echoes centuries of human textile work, suggesting that intelligence and problem-solving are not confined to humans but emerge wherever necessity intersects with ingenuity. The megapode, or mound builder birds of Australasia, reveal yet another remarkable nesting strategy. These birds forego body heat for incubation, relying instead on enormous mounds of decomposing vegetation. The microbial activity within the mound generates consistent warmth, ensuring that the eggs are incubated safely. Male megapodes constantly monitor the internal temperature, adding or removing material as needed, a sophisticated process akin to modern-day climate control. Some mounds span several meters, accommodating dozens of eggs, representing long-term investments of labor, energy, and strategic foresight. These nests are living examples of advanced problem-solving and environmental adaptation, demonstrating that avian architecture is not merely instinctual but a sophisticated, dynamic system capable of responding to environmental pressures. Across continents, habitats, and climates, bird nests reflect a remarkable confluence of instinct, intelligence, and artistry. They are as diverse as they are ingenious. From massive mud castles to delicate moss-lined cradles, from elaborate pendulous hangings to invisible camouflage structures, each nest tells a story of survival, adaptation, and the intricate dance between creativity and necessity. In the natural world, birds are not simply building for survival. They are building as a testament to life's resilience, intelligence, and beauty, leaving behind enduring legacies that continue to inspire and amaze all who observe.